Hi there, welcome back. We've got some breaking news reaching us. Manchester City and the Premier League have settled a dispute relating to the league's associated party transaction rules. So I've got Chief Correspondent Kaveh Solokol to join me on set to explain this. Kaveh, what has happened?
I mean, this is one of the most complicated stories I think we've covered here on Sky Sports News.
That's why we've got you on.
But basically, what has happened this afternoon is that at the same time, the Premier League and Manchester City have both announced that they have agreed a settlement over the Premier League's associated party transaction rules. Now, under the settlement, Manchester City accept that the current associated party transaction rules are valid and binding. Of course, this is a really complicated story. I don't know how much time you've got, but it all started around the time of Newcastle United's takeover by the Saudi Arabian Sovereign Wealth Fund. What happened is around that time, the other Premier League clubs were concerned that these new investors in Newcastle United were going to do lots of associated party transaction deals. That means doing deals with companies that are linked to your owners. So these APT rules were tightened up. And then Manchester City tried to do some new commercial deals with, I think, Etihad Airways and also a bank in Abu Dhabi. Now, these deals were blocked by the Premier League under their APT rules. Now, Manchester City didn't take no for an answer. They challenged those rules and they won some very significant legal victories because I remember last year one tribunal found, for instance, that aspects of the rules were unlawful. And Manchester City at the time saw this as a big legal victory. And then what the Premier League did is they went away and they amended their rules. They changed them in the way that the tribunal has suggested the rules were unlawful. But still, Manchester City didn't take that, didn't accept that. They challenged that as well and said, look, it's not good enough just tweaking the rules a little bit. The rules are unlawful. So Manchester City all along have been challenging these rules, and today we have found out that an agreement has been reached, a settlement has been reached, whereby City do now accept that the rules in their current form, the amended form, are valid and binding.
Omar, congratulations into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. What would you make of the performance as a whole tonight?
Yeah, amazing performance. We didn't start so well. We conceded early, but we showed our mentality and our passion on the pitch, and then we were very happy to go to the next round.
Obviously, you scored two. When you score goals like that when you're sort of in and around the 6-yard box?
Of course, as a number 9, the most important thing are the goals, and these easy goals are much better and much easier, but I'm very happy to help the team with the goals, and we keep going.